Yo, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, back with another episode of the totally accurate battle simulator Star Wars mod. Now, today I noticed that a lot of the simulation maps look a whole awful lot like the KAMINO platforms from the KAMINO cloning facilities. And, I mean, they're a little bit more square, and they're, obviously a lot less detailed, but they bear a passing resemblance to, like, the environment of the KAMINO platforms. So I thought it'd be cool if we recreated the Battle of KAMINO with clone troopers defending against massive droid armies on a variety of maps. So the first map we're going to be doing here is the King of the Hill map, where we've got clones lining up on the battle lines here in defensive positions, as well as up on the ramparts here, and then a few reinforcements along with Yoda and 2 clone commanders coming up the backside. Meanwhile, the droid army has just landed on the KAMINO platforms and are going to be attacking under the command of Darth Sidious here. So obviously, not at all accurate to actual Star Wars lore, but I mean, come on, it's, totally accurate battle simulator. You can't get that close. So without further ado, I'll be back and we'll get this battle started. Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and real quick before this video begins, I wanted to let you know about instant gaming. It's something I have talked about quite often on the channel. It's an awesome place to go and get really good deals on video games that you are interested in. They have tons of deals on Star Wars games, like up to 90% off. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is super cheap on here. XCOM 2 is super cheap on here. It's totally legit. I use it myself. Link will be in the description below if you want to go and just peruse, or if you see something you like, feel free to use my link to get it for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for listening to this ad read, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of the video. Alright guys, so both sides have 177 troopers. Let's get it started here. Oh, we got very far zoomed out there at the start, but either way, the lasers are flying here, boys. Lots of kickback as usual on these weapons. I'm hoping a patch for this mod comes out very soon, because that would be absolutely gorgeous. But, as you can see, like, droids are getting flung off of the KAMINO platforms. That will be the highest cause of mortality on this map. I have a very, very good feeling. Oh, I kind of thought these clones off on these side areas would actually, like, shoot off at the droids to the side, but that is not really the case. Instead, they're sort of marching up here and joining the ranks within the little citadel area over here, which, I mean, fair play, fair play. I can get down with more troopers battling it out in the middle here. I mean, I'm okay with that. But I think it would have been cool to get some of that crossfire action in there. We're going in slow-mo for the first start of this battle, because if we didn't, it would be so unbelievably laggy with the sheer number of troopers on the field. This is not at all like, Men of War, where we can have 1,000 troopers versus 1,000 troopers with it only being, like, moderately laggy. With Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, 100 troopers versus 100 troopers is unbelievably laggy. So we got to be a little bit careful here. See, wait, I can show you what I mean. Yeah, this is full speed, and it is lagapalooza right there. Ugh, it is absolutely brutal. The droids have not even really made it up into the Citadel area ever since their starting party sort of died up here. And you can see one droid is still getting shot around up this way. I think he's dead. Oh, maybe he's not. No, he's not dead. How did you guys not kill this one droid that's left alive here? Maybe they're saving him for interrogation. Yoda, in fact, got some blowback, and he's spiraling out. I think Yoda might die here. Oh, Yoda's doing some breakdancing. He's actually okay. That's surprising. One of the clone commanders did die. They must have reached the top of the steps here and then been shot by some droid lasers and blown backwards to the back of the battlefield. Yoda is really struggling. Did you have a few drinks before this battle, Yoda? Oh, down he goes. Bye-bye. So the one person who can contest Darth Sidious properly in this battle is now dead. So that does not bode well. But, I mean, Darth Sidious ain't doing too hot either. He is now on the ground over here as clankas get destroyed all around him. I love how there's metal clanking sounds, actually, when blaster bolts hit. That's kind of nutty. Like, straight up. That is kind of cool. I love it. Well, Darth Sidious is getting up here, and he is doing his force push ability, throwing a bunch of clones way over the Kamino platforms, including one of the clone commanders who was in the back there. He gets nudged off as well. The clones really trying their best to hold this area, but both sides keep on getting deflected sort of backwards by more and more blaster fire. Look at this, a pile of clones just getting tossed around like it's absolutely nothing. This is absolutely brutal here, fellas. B-R-U-Tull. Okay, that doesn't sound as good as B-E-A beautiful, but you know, whatever. My take on the Jim Carrey expression. Darth Sidious is really trying to uphold the droid army here, but I just think the clones are going to win this thing. They've got the high ground. They're absolutely demolishing the droids. Oh, that was a big force push right there. Ended up with a ton of clones actually going over the sides here and here. Oh, one big force push here could be detrimental. Oh, a mini one did get through. Oh, there's a big force push. Clones are getting slaughtered now. Oh my goodness, but they are pushing the advantage. There are still a ton of them. Oh no, Darth Sidious is really going nutty with these force pushes, really destroying tons and tons of clone troopers. I'm honestly surprised these droids haven't all gotten nudged off with this clone advance being as strong as it is, but it just seems like odds are pretty even right now between the clones and the droids. Darth Sidious managed to even those odds with his force abilities. If the clones had Yoda alive, maybe they would be doing a little bit better, but sadly they don't. Darth Sidious does go over the edge though, so that means that this battle is now probably pretty even here, and the clones continue their push and they achieve victory there. Wow, a lot of clones actually standing in the end. That's crazy, that's crazy. Well, without further ado, I'll be back with another Kamino platform battle. Alright boys, here is the next Kamino platform battle. We have Clone Commander versus Droid Commander straight down the middle, and then we've got a mixture of riflemen and SMGs for both sides on either side here. Let it begin. Bada bing. A few less troopers than the last battle. I also, you probably noted, did not introduce any Sith Lords or Jedi into this battle, just for the sake of just seeing some infantry versus infantry. As expected, there is a lot of kickback on these troopers, lots of them falling into these holes really, really fast into the battle here. I mean, it's to be expected, but it's pretty even considering it is on both sides for sure. Anyone sort of like who was down the middle in these lanes ended up just completely getting decimated instantly. This battle is not that laggy, so I think we can just go full speed. There goes the Clone Commander. Adios, my friend. I wonder if the Droid Commander's still alive. Wait, hold up. I want to see if the Droid Commander's around anymore. I love the droids. I love the droids. This is one of the few mods, or few Star Wars pieces of content where I think I enjoy the battle droids more than the clone troopers. That is a rare occurrence for me, for sure. Hey, look, some droids are actually dead, so it's good to see that at least damage is being done enough that, like, some, you know, characters are in fact dying legit and not just from being shoved off. And the same can be said for the clones over here who are, you know, dead or dying. Look at this clone. Poor dude. Poor dude. Okay, I take it back. I like the clone uniform still better, but the Google eyes on the droids is just essential game design. This is just so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Oh, bye-bye. I really, really like it. I think it's really fun. It's just a fun and funny thing that they did. I'm not sure who's going to win here. Both sides still pretty even. I mean, it's just been an even match all around. I think the droids might have this one. They're tossing the clones off pretty good. But the clones have more stable ground back there, whereas the droids are still sort of in these peppered holes. So maybe we could see, like, the comeback of a lifetime here. We do have a few clone snipers back here sniping some of these droids, so it's always possible. I actually don't know if the sniper rifles or the blasters or the rifles all have, like, different damage output or anything. I'm not sure if the mod is that in depth. This guy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Chief? Oh my god. He is teetering on the edge, and that was the comeback of a lifetime. Holy cow. Wait, did the clones win? Wait, who's left alive for the droids? Hold up. Wait, is it this guy? This one droid is still alive, but he's stuck on the edge. He might win it. Wait. Oh, no, the clones actually shot him to death, which is interesting. That rarely happens, but good on you, fellas. That was the comeback of a lifetime for the clones. Very, very impressive. I'll be back with another Kamino platform battle in just a second. Alright boys, this is the narrow corridor Kamino platform where the clones, as you can see, are engaging with the droids straight in this little cutaway area, which is kind of cool looking. I can dig it. Let's get into it. So we got 2 clone commanders and 2 commander battle droids here. Straight off the bat, both sides getting knocked back pretty good there. I'd say the droids actually more so. Maybe the clones have faster firing rates than the battle droids. Straight down in this narrow corridor here, we have clones versus droids. This could be a good map just to do like a video entirely on its own because it's kind of cool here. I mean, look at this. The clones are way more of an assault team than the droids are in this game. I mean, look at them. This is like the 3rd map where they have been all assault, all business, leaving nothing to defense. Meanwhile, the droids have to hold back against this like blitzkrieg assault from the clones. I like how most of the droids are just kind of like hugging this wall. Wait, can the same be said for the clones? No, there's a few. Oh, there are the clone commanders. Both of them are still alive. Are any of the droid commanders alive? There's one. Notice the yellow. Okay, bye. Goodbye. I don't know if there's another one still alive. Oh, wait, there he is. Wow. Okay, 1 droid commander and 2 clone commanders still alive, though the clones are just absolutely decimating the droids right now, pushing them back. Yet at the same time, the clones are probably taking a ton of damage in this little choke point here. Though, you know, the name of this game really is pushback. That's the main problem with this mod in particular, is the fact that, you know, you need to be shooting your enemy troopers off of the map rather than actually dealing damage, and that's how you end up winning this thing, as we've seen many times before. The clones also got these snipers sort of up top, managing to shoot down at the droids, which is pretty nice. I think it's safe to say that this is going to be a clone victory on this battle here. Oh, there are still all these droids over this way, though they are getting pushed back ever so slightly. They might all end up just going sort of over the edge at some point here. You know, same can be said over on these guys over here, but I mean, they're doing a nice job of actually holding this choke point. It seems like maybe the droids don't get pushed back as far as the vanilla tabs units do. I mean, I know the vanilla tabs units get pushed back incredibly far. I mean, we've seen them get flung in the every faction video, but these guys don't seem to get pushed back as much. The clones with a dominant win. Look how many troopers they had left. I think the clones are just more powerful than the droids in this mod. Wowza. Alright, boys, this is the climax of the Kamino platforms battles here. We've got Darth Sidious and Yoda back again. We've got 2 commanders for both sides, and then we've got staggering of troopers up these 2 hillsides here. I think this should be an awesome climax to the battle, and let's get her started here. Tons of warfare going straight down the middle, both sides getting huge amounts of knockback here. Yoda on his belly. Yoda, get on up, boy. Come on, there's a battle we need to win, and you're the prime cream of the crop to get it done. We've got clones just fighting for their lives here, staggered across the battlefield. It's just clones upon clones upon clones upon clones. It is kind of nutty the amount of clones, and the same over here with the droids. Of course. I mean, the droids are a little bit skinnier, so they fit a little bit better next to each other, but both sides sort of charging straight down the middle here. Darth Sidious and Yoda still both alive. I'd love it if Darth Sidious would have the single red lightsaber. I think that'd be pretty epic if you were to ask me. But he's got the dual wield green lightsabers. Not sure why that was the choice, but I mean, fair play. Do what you want with your mod. You know, if you like it that way, that's cool. You know, it is a good mod, honestly. I gotta say, I criticize it a lot for its balance problems, but like overall, this mod's pretty sick, you know? If we're being completely honest here. Neither side having like too tremendous of losses quite yet. We're gonna try and keep it as in slow-mo as possible while the lag sort of subsides for us, because there's no lag when you're in slow-mo, but you know. But yeah, like I was saying, neither side losing too many troopers yet. It seems like the droids are losing an abundance of troopers over on the left side over there. And the clones are sort of staying spread out pretty much throughout the whole thing here. But you know, I think losses will mount. They did lose their Sith Lord, the droid army. That's very not good. I think Yoda might have force pushed him off, so that might lead to a clone victory here. I mean, I think actually in this mod that Sidious is more powerful than Yoda in terms of just like the totality of the mod and, you know, power structure and stuff like that. Not to mention he costs more than Yoda does, so like there's that as well. However, you know, if you lose him, then the droid army, as we've seen previously, is weaker than the clone army. So, you know, they still might not be able to win. Oh, Yoda almost off the edge here. There goes that clone sort of leadership that they need to win here, I think. Maybe. I mean, they could still win outright on their own merit, but, you know, having Yoda on the battlefield would make it way, way easier for them to catch a victory here. But Yoda is slowly falling off, yeah. So that's going to make the clone job a little bit harder, but I'm still pretty confident they'll manage to do this. I mean, they do have a solid number of troopers versus the droids here, and we've seen time and time again that the clones do tend to be a little bit more powerful than the battle droids. Just sort of what we've seen, you know? Not to mention the droids have just a steady selection of them just falling over the edge over here on the right side, like steadily. I mean, the clones might have sort of a similar thing going on the left side, but to a lesser extent. There's also a bunch getting tossed up here, and then they recover and walk back to the front. Clones once again showing their prowess in assault conflict. They are crossing through no man's land here with ease and attacking the droids head on, baby. Love to see it. Gosh, isn't that so cool? This is epic, man. Now this is gaming. Yeah, I think the clones have this victory for sure. It would take a miracle for the droids to actually win this thing. They would need to hunker down and just start getting kill after kill after kill on these remaining clone troopers, and I just don't see it. I don't think the writing's on the wall. They're not even managing to really get any shots off. They're just getting shot backwards time and time again here. So yeah, clone victory. The clones managed to defend the Kamino platforms. They're home, baby. Love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We'll also have Men of War coming out later today, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you haven't already, and comment down below what you thought and what you'd like to see more of on the channel. Thanks so much, guys. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.